Hello, dear friends. Let us meet the woman that set Nnamdi Kanu free, one of the judges. Yeah, she's retired and I wanted to meet her. Member panel of justices of the appeal court that set Nnamdi Kanu free. The leader of Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, of the treasonable felony charges preferred against him by the federal government has revealed reasons behind their verdict. The retired judge Oludotun Adefope Okogie stated this during the validatory court session organized in her honor by the court in Lagos yesterday. Oh my God, that's true. The judiciary is the last hope of the country and must not allow itself to be influenced by any consideration other than to do justice in all matters. It must live up to its duties to protect the people and to deliver justice to the deserving. In doing this, it must be insulated from politics and must, where necessary, be bold enough to call the executive to order. I restate an injunction I expressed in the judgment in the case of Nnamdi Kanu versus Federal Government of Federal Republic of Nigeria in Appeal Court CA ABJ CR 625/2022 delivered on 13th of October 2022, in which I was privileged to write the leading judgment that the court must never shy away from calling the executive to order when they resort to acts of executive lawlessness. The duty of the court is to maintain a balance between ensuring that law and order is obeyed and the protection of the individual from oppressive actions by the executive. I stand by this position. No authority must be allowed to go against its own domestic laws and international laws to perpetrate any act against its citizen. The retired judge, who spent 27 years on the bench, maintained that it was not acceptable that a case averagely takes more than 5 years to conduct its trial, more than 3 years in the Court of Appeal, an average of about 12 years in the Supreme Court. She noted that a country that seeks foreign investment must get its court system functional, accelerated, and receptive to the needs of the domestic and international people. The judge also pointed out that no country or business wants to invest in a country where judicial disputes take forever to conclude at all. Justice Adefope Okogie, therefore, suggested that the judiciary should embrace arbitration to speed up justice delivery. President of the Court of Appeal, Justice Monica Dongban Mensem, described Justice Adefope Okogie as a hardworking, fair-minded and cautious jurist. Also speaking, Governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, praised the retiring justice for her positive and impact legacy on the beach. Oh my God, this is a very touching story and this is a very touching remark. This woman will receive heavenly honors. Honestly speaking, it is God that will reward her for her good work. Thank you, my honored honorable judge. God will preserve you continuously. Come what may, the sun must surely shine, for hands does not cover the moon. All right, I'm just reading some of the comments because this touched me to the marrow and I know people reacted so much, so I want to relate to you some of their comments. All right, another person say, Madam, you will have peace in your retirement and throughout your life. I encourage other Nigerian lawyers to read the books you read and to go back and study in whichever institution you attended. Oh my God. Another person is a man is a man. Money is not everything. No one will be buried with money. Federal government has no power to intimidate the court if the judges are not corrupt, you see. So people just reacted according to their ways. Of course, the bigots, the ethnic bigots, the religious bigots are still here cursing themselves and calling themselves terrorists. But that is not the issue. The issue is that this judge has written her name with a golden pen in the heart of God, because I know justice served is for peace. It's for peace and for progress. But as it seems, or as it is, the federal government, they don't want peace. They are just selfishly driving everybody to anarchy, selfishly driving everything into anarchy, selfishly driving everything into state of lawlessness. Okay, they don't respect law and they are still talking about their Sharia law. And I ask, law is law. If you cannot obey Nigerian law, is it the Sharia law that you obey? If you're obeying Sharia law, why are you corrupt? If you're obeying Sharia law, why are you corrupt? Why do you take bribes? Why do you give bribes? So you say they are not obeying any law, be it Sharia law or Nigerian law or civil law or law of God. They take bribes, they give bribes, they kill innocent people, they annihilate people, they incarcerate people. They don't even give way for justice to prevail. So they are fantastically corrupt, like their brother Buhari said. This government is fantastically corrupt, okay? So this judge happened to be a Yoruba person, and she just washed off her hand like Pilate. When they were dragging Jesus, Pilate washed off his hand and said, "Oh, take. If you don't want to leave him, take. But I tell you, the man is innocent. So it is better you obey and leave him to go because he is innocent." Nnamdi Kanu is an innocent man, a very pure-hearted man, standing by the truth, come rain, come sunshine. It doesn't matter to him if the heaven is falling. It doesn't matter to him if his health is failing. It does not matter to him if his wife and children have not seen him for a very long time. What matters to him is that Biafrans regain freedom. And that is a leader, a real gem. Nnamdi Kanu, heaven has given you freedom, and you will enjoy that freedom on earth, sure and certain. God will set you free himself. Yes, by the time he turns around or turns upside down those that are holding you captive, their face will be at their back and their back in their face. So they will sign your release immediately and you will be released. There are things God does, and when he does it, his glory will abound. And this, your release, Nnamdi Kanu, will be one of it. It will be one of the greatest miracles that God will perform. What it takes from Biafrans is continuously be knocking at the gates of heaven, keep knocking, keep praying that Nnamdi Kanu will be released. And I tell you, your prayers will avail much. I believe God. I believe God. It was so when Israelites were in the land of Egypt. It was as if nothing, not even God of heaven can release them from the bondage. But when God stepped in, Pharaoh was drowned in that Red Sea, and all of them, they were drowned, including their horses, their chariots, their ammunition, everything they were using to chase or go after the Israelites to bring them back to land of slavery when the Lord must have moved them. So God has served this justice using this judge and her colleagues. God will bless her and keep her. God will make his face to shine upon her and give her peace in all ramifications. In her retirement, she will experience peace. She will experience justice. She will experience goodness of God. She will experience light and not darkness. Thank God they did not kill you for dishing out that truth. You did it, and God used you. God bless you, my